let's learn about vector spaces in AI context. So you know already that vector is a list of numbers. So this is an example. This is a 3-dimensional vector, 2-dimensional vector. In AI, it can have hundreds, thousands of dimensions, especially in large language models. So vector space is collection of all vectors where you can add vectors, multiply vectors by numbers. For example, you have this vector, you add this vector, you get next vector. So you can imagine vectors as points in space. For example, here, 2D space, x coordinate, y coordinate. So it goes from 0 to 1, 2, which is like this. And then this is 3, 4, maybe like this or something, and then you get like 4, 6 vector like this if you add these two vectors. So you can represent them numerically or graphically. You can stretch vector 2 times. So if it's this vector, it's gonna stretch 2 times to be this vector. So why this matters is words are represented with vectors, images, users, everything can be represented as these vectors. So large language models are gonna represent words as vectors, and they're gonna use them. It's called the vector embeddings, and they're gonna process them as vectors. Simple intuition. So think of a map where each object is a point, distance equals, so each word or each image is a point. It's like a vector. So point has some coordinates, and those coordinates, you can imagine them as vector or point or whatever. It has coordinates, and these are the coordinates. So each word is a point or image, and distance between them is similarity. So the closer they are, the more similar they are. So the closer they are, the more similar they are. King and queen vectors are gonna be closer than king and frog because they are less similar. So vector space is a mathematical space where AI stores meaning as numbers. So either words as numbers, images as numbers, or other things, users, whatever, any abstract thing, and compares them using distance. It's getting the similarity between them. So let's say we have two vectors, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then we wanna see how far apart they are, the distance between them. If you want to learn entire AI research machine learning from scratch, you can just join the school below, link below the video. We have all of these courses on math, PyTorch, neural network transformers, everything. And the community where you can post, engage. I'm here answering everything, and I'm going to lead you on your path of becoming AI researcher, machine learning researcher, engineer, etc. Link below the video. Start your 7-day free trial now. So there is, for example, a common way to measure distance is Euclidean distance. So first coordinate minus first coordinate of the second vector, square them, and then subtract second coordinates, and then, so this is it. In this case, the distance will be 2.83 for these particular values. ChatGPT actually got the same example as me. So king and queen are closer, so vectors of king and queen would have smaller distance, and king and car would have higher distance between them. There can also be cosine similarity distance, which is going by the cosine similarity formula. It measures the angle between two vectors rather than their distance, but this also measures similarity between two vectors. So king and queen are still gonna have higher similarity than king and car. So these are used to find most similar items. For example, in recommendation systems, find similar users based on their activity. So let's say LLMs, we have apple, it has this vector, banana, it has this vector, and then we would compare distance similarity. So if you take vector for king and subtract man and add woman, you're gonna get vector for queen. This is usually, you're gonna get somewhere near, this is usually what happens in large language models. That's gonna be it for this video. Join our school to become AI researcher. We have all of these, so many fundamentals. Start your free trial, link below the video. There is also this community where you can post, you can engage, and learn with us.